Steve Jobs' Biography 1955 2011 by Walter Isos gives up deep insight into the life of Steve Jobs. This book elaborates on Apple's revolutionary products, which include the iPhone, and iPad, and are now seen as a decreeing the elaboration of ultra modern technology. It also takes about the early life and his fight with career. Stephen Paul Jobs was an American inventor, developer, and entrepreneur who was the co-founder of principal superintendent and president of the Apple computer. Apple's revolutionary products, which include the iPhone and iPad, are now seen as a decreeing the elaboration of ultra-modern technology. Steve Jobs' parents and adoption. Stephen Paul Jobs was born on February 24, 1955 in San Francisco, California to scholars Abdul Fattah Jindali and Johnny Calorie Scable. They are unattached at the time and gave him up reclishment. He was taken in by working class coal, pole and Calera jobs and grew up within them in Mountain View, California. Calera worked as an accountant and Paul was a psychost, god stager and mechanist. Jobs' father Jandali was a siren political wisdom professor. His mama's clever work as a speech therapist. Shortly after Jobs was placed for reclishment, his natural parents married. Not until Jobs was 27 could he uncover information on his natural parents' early life. As a boy, Jobs and his father work on electronics in family garage. Paul show his son how to make pacemaker and reconstruct electronics, a hobby horse the inseminated confidence tendencies and mechanical power speech youthful Jobs. He grew up with both family prototype Paul Jobs and mechanics and fixed buses as a hobby horse. He lived with the Conscience family in Mountain View, California. This is area just south of Palo Alto. California was getting a center of electronics from the introductory rudiments be similar as radios, boxes, statorers, and computer at the time of people started the related to area as the Silicon Valley. This is because of substance called silicon is used in manufacture of electronic coriander. Steve Jobs education and college. Steve Jobs biography. Steve Jobs was always intelligent human being with new age thinking. His youth is riddled with the frustrations over formal schooling. Jobs was a prankster in elementary school due to a boredom, and his fourth grade teacher needed to birby him study. Jobs tested so well. However, the administrators wanted to scheme him ahead to a high school, a proposal that his parents declined. After graduating him from school 1972, Jobs attended Reed College in Portland, Oregon for 2 years. Lacking direction, he dropped out of college after 6 months and spent next 18 months dropping in gravity classes at the school. Jobs later recounted how one course is calligraphy developed his love of typography. In 1974, Jobs took a position as a video game designer with Atari. Several months later, he left company to find spiritual entanglement in India. Steve Wozniak and Steve Jobs. Back when Jobs was enrolled in Homestead High School, he was introduced to his future partner and co-founder of Apple Computer, Steve Wozniak, who has attending the University of California, Berkeley. Jobs realized there was a massive gap in the computer market at the time. Almost of all computers were mean farmers. They were so large that one could fill a room and so costly that individual could not afford to buy them. Advances in electronics, however, meant that computer components were getting smaller and the power of computer was increasing. Steve Jobs biography book. Jobs and Wozniak redesigned their computer with the idea of selling the individual users. The Apple will want to market in 1973 with impressive first year sales of 2.7 million. The company sales grow to 2000 million with their 3 years. Was one of the most unusual cases on corporate growth in US history. Jobs and Wozniak opened a new market of personal computer. Personal computer began a completely new of processing information. By 1980, the personal computer era was well underway. Apple was continually forced to improve its products to remain ahead as a more competitors entered the marketplace. Apple introduced the Apple 3, but the new model suffered technical and marketing problems. It was withdrawn from market and was later reworked and reintroduced. Jobs continued to be a marketing force behind of Apple. Early 1983, he unveiled the Lisa. It is was a design for people po- possessing minimal computer experience. It did not sell well, however, because it was more expensive than personal computers sold by competitors. Apple's biggest competitor was International Business Machines (IBM). By 1983, it is estimated that Apple had lost half of its market share, part of an industry sales that a specific company has to IBM. In a 2007 interview with a PC World, Wozniak spoke about why he had jobs click to a well. We both love electronics and we use hookup digital chips. Wozniak said very few people, especially back and he have idea what chips were, how to work and what they could do. I had designed many computers, so I was way ahead of him in electronics and computer design, but we still had common interest. We both and pretty much sort of independent attitude about things. In a word, founding and living Apple Computer. Apple Computer was founded in 1976 by Jobs and Wozniak when Jobs was only 21 years old. Their entrepreneur endeavor was funded by Jobs selling his Volkswagen bus and Wozniak selling his Blue scientific calculator. With their invention in maker computer smaller, cheaper and more accessible, Apple revolutionized the computer industry and made everyday life easier, as described in the biography of Steve Jobs. In 1980, Apple Computer went public and became a publicly traded company. On the first day of trading, the company market value reached an impressive 1.2 billion. The Macintosh. The Macintosh. In 1984, Apple introduced the Macintosh, which is features a revolutionary on-screen display with small picture called icons. This is use of mouse to point and click on icons made of Macintosh very useful, friendly. However, did not sell well business due to its lack of certain features such as high quality printer, which is the personal computer had. This is failure market as beginning of Jobs' downfall at Apple, leading to his resignation of 1985 from company he founded, though the remain the chairman of its board of directors, according to Steve Jobs' biography. After leaving Apple, Jobs founded a new computer company called Next, and the Next computer was introduced 1988 at gala event in San Francisco. It is received generally positive review, being every useful, friendly, or fast processing speed, great graphics, displays, and excellent sound system. However, the next machine did not become popular as it was expensive, had a black and white screen, and was unable to link other computers on run common software. The company struggled to sell its specialized operating system to mainstream America. In 1996, Apple acquired Next of 429 millions, as mentioned in Steve Jobs' biography. Next and Apple. In December 1996, Apple acquired Next Software. As a result, Steve Jobs returned to the company as a part of the consultants to the CEO. The following year, Apple and its revival Microsoft surprised everyone by entering into a partnership to collaborate on sales and technology. Over the next 6 years, Jobs played a significant role in introducing new products and marketing strategies. In November 1997, Jobs announced Apple's plan to sell computer directly to consumers via the internet and a phone. This is more due to the creation of the successful Apple Store, which has become the third largest e-commerce site on the internet with a week. In September of the same year, Jobs was named interim CEO on Apple. In 1990, Jobs revealed the iMac, which is offered powerful computing capabilities and affordable price. A year later, Apple unveiled an clam-shaped laptop iBook, which came in various bright colors and include Apple AirPod technology for wireless internet connectivity. In January 2000, Jobs announced Apple's new internet strategy, with certain around a group of internet-based application designed exclusively of Macintosh users. At the same time, Jobs confirmed that he was taking over Apple's permanent CEO. Steve Jobs, a computer industry visionary, believed that when you use something as a compelling reason and feel that within your rich. Even if you don't know how to achieve it's worth dedicating years of your life to make it a reality. This is perspective is evident in the efforts of transform his idea into innovation product that cater the needs of both businesses and consumers. He play a crucial role in unhearing in the era of personal computing, and his contribution have been instrumental in shaping the technology of landscape. Reinventing Apple. In 1997, Steve Jobs resumed his role of Apple CEO and just help a crucial role in the company's success. 1970s, he is credited with revitalizing in the 90s with a new management team, revised stock options, and a self-imposed salary of per dollar per year. Jobs drew Apple back on course. He has introduced innovative products such as the Mac and effective branding campaigns which caught the attention of consumers once again. In the following years, Apple continued to realize groundbreaking products such as the iPod, iPhone, and MacBook Air, which have shaped the evolution of technology. Competitors cram to produce comparable technologies every time Apple launched a new product. By 2008, fulfilled by iTunes and iPod sales, Apple became America's second largest music retailer, with Walmart being the only company ahead of it. Apple's success has been acknowledged by various sources, including Fortune magazine, which rank it is America's most admired company and the number of company among the Fortune 500 of returns of the shareholders. Jobs and Pixar. In 1986, Steve Jobs purchased a animation company from Jorge Lucas, which is later become Pixar Animation Studios, believing in Pixar potential. Jobs intently invested 50 million of his own money in the company. The studio went on to produce widely popular movies such as Toy Story, Finding Nemo, and The Incredibles. Pixar films have collectively netted 4 billion. The studio merged with Walt Disney in 2006, making the Jobs Disney largest shareholder. In 2011, Forbes estimated the majority of Jobs' net worth at around 6.5 billion to 7 billion from his sale of Pixar to the Walt Disney Company in 2006. However, if the Jobs had not sold his Apple shares in 1985 when the laptop company he founded a helm for over a decade, his net worth would have been a targeting 36 billion. Steve Jobs' wife and children. Jobs are Licrono Powell, married on March 18, 1991. The pair met in the early 90s at Stanford Business School, where Powell was a MBA student. They lived together in Palo Alto, California, with their three children, Reed, Erin, and Evie. Steve Jobs battled with cancer and death. In 2020, Steve Jobs was diagnosed with a rare but treatable form of pancreatic cancer called neuroendocrine tumor. Instead of undergoing surgery right away, Jobs decided changes his diet and include more fruits and vegetables and eliminated meat. This decision caused concern among Apple's board of directors, who worry about the impact of shareholders. In news of their CEO's illness become public. However, Jobs prioritized his privacy over disclosing his condition to shareholders and ultimately delayed surgery for 9 months. Steve Jobs underwent successful surgery in 2002 to remove a pancreatic tumor. However, Jobs maintained privacy about his health issues and didn't speak extensively about them. In 2019, rumors about Jobs' weight loss and possible health problems resurfaced, leading to his announcement of leave and absence from Apple due to hormone imbalance. He named Tim Cook as responsible for the company daily operation during this time. Jobs returned to spotlight briefly in 2009 and continued to oversee Apple's product launches to 2010. In January 2001, Jobs announced another medical leave, ultimately resigning as CEO in August of that year, or passing away on October 5, 2011, Palo Alto, following a decade-long battle with pancreatic cancer. Despite his challenge, Jobs' life and career continue to inspire many. Steve